Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. And we haven't paid a visit to Café de la Chandelle Verte yet as Nico, so that is what we are doing. I do wonder how well...
Could I ask you some questions?
See, I would wonder how well this Let's Play is going in a way, because I'm not getting to narrate a great deal.
No, I'm
Simply
a journalist.
because there's an awful lot of text and
already took
audio
away
in the
the
game
body.
itself.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story.
I do like her fringe, although I've got to be honest, it must have taken a long time to grow the front of her hair and just keep getting that cord at the back. Imagine when it was at this length, it must have looked a bit silly.
Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
Don't talk to me about Flobage.
What a fantastic name.
Okay.
I
He
think I'll
just
put
won a
Flobage
fortune on
in
the
a game of
horses and he
All for
won't
One.
give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should
Did he
look
touch
after
you
each other, he
inappropriately?
used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
What a son of a bitch.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
How
Heroes will
sympathetic.
pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
You wonder why I'm guessing I can go straight past, yeah.
The police had removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
Her accent is particularly bad at times, and so it makes me wonder how many of these actors are actually French, and how many are just people... Oh, hello.
A panel had been blown away, revealing a gap.
See, that
From
sounds
this angle, I could see that
incredibly
something
not
had been
French.
lodged in the gap behind the pipes.
I do hate it when something gets lodged in my gap. Behind the pipes.
Behind
There
the
it
table.
is. Let's take it.
Voila! The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence. Some kind of pouch.
A
On the
posing pouch?
was the cross symbol of Cochon's organization.
The Templars.
On the pouch was the cross symbol of Cochon's organization. Inside the pouch were two items: a strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code. The artifact had a sword laid across scales. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room below the conciergerie.
Ah, so I'm guessing that may unlock a safe.
Another coded message using the same cipher system.
Well, we did
So,
well with it last time.
Plantard was involved with Cochon.
Okay. Well, if this was a letter to Plantard, that must be the letter B. There we go. Alright, let's go for it. Yeah, so I wonder how well this Let's Play is doing in some ways. You know, it's difficult to tell by the viewing figures because, of course, this channel has far less subscribers than the other channel does. And, you know, part of me is tempted to start something akin to XCOM up again because I knew that that one just went well. You know, it was just good. But I'm doing it less for the... I do it less for the views and more for the interaction. And I don't get... That's got to be Pierre, hasn't it? We are in France. I'm not sure that this game gives much cause for interaction, you know. It's less immersive, perhaps. And that's no fault of the story, of course. I think the story is actually quite interesting. I do like my Knights Templars. Let's... be same. That's going to be same, isn't it? No, we've done that. We must be vigilant. Okay. There you go. That's... I do like puzzles like this. I must take down a print screen of this code at some point. I think I'll do it now, in fact. Actually, you know what? Sod it. Oh, I'll do it someone else. Because this would be a really good code to put into a role-playing game. Safe. There you go. Should probably be reading what I'm unlocking here. She worries me. Thierry. Got to be Thierry. Yeah. He will come for us now.
Plantard. Pierre Kill. Murderer must have followed trail from Arnaud and Yamada. He will come for us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda's innocence. Plantard was working for her, and for Canchon. But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap? Or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell the story, whatever the story was. One thing was clear. It was a story worth killing for.
I could see a novella being called A Story Worth Killing For. I think that would be a good name. Let's try and take the bottle. Leave no stone unturned.
Some journalists drink on the job.
Alright, well, maybe not then.
Hey, what about my photos?
Oh, of course.
Stick
How
your
could I
Polaroid
forget?
up your
Well, I'm waiting.
fat
Get
French
your camera
hooter.
out.
Camera. Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Alors, they should never send a woman to do a man's job.
Well, this woman had fooled him easily enough.
Well, let's be
And
honest, he
found
wasn't
the evidence the
Einstein.
police had missed.
So back we go.
The strange metal artifact I found in Plantard's pouch had pointed back to the quayside.
That's where I was about to say we should head, because if there was a... there was a safe down there. So let's see. Ah, yes, I remember. So we need to stick the shell casing underneath that. That will support the cross. C'est bon. And... oh yeah, it's
I
not
touched
just...
the slot, which was good.
we need to put that strange dildo in there, don't we? There we go. Oh, what's all this?
Turning the lights off wasn't going to help.
I better turn them on again then. Ugh. Okay, so this is that was the safe. That must be the keyhole, and this is presumably our new key. There you go. Some of these things aren't terribly difficult, are they?
Plantard's key fitted the lock, so he must have used this place too. A photograph had been torn up.
And then put in a safe. That seems highly eccentric.
If I could just arrange the pieces...
I see where this puzzle is going. Alright, I've done a puzzle or two in my time. I know how these things work, you know. You start with the edges. And from there, it should be pretty simple. Well, that's how I do puzzles, you know. I find it's easiest to start with the frame and then you just work your way into the middle. Okay, so now we want someone's face. Although... there we go, that fits.
Oh my god. It can't be.
It is, it is! I don't know who, but it is! It's alright, Nico. Be calm. I will protect you. Nico, Papa. Alright, we seem to be flagging a bit here now. That's it. I don't really think we need to reconstruct anymore, but, you know, let's do it anyway. Who could that be? If we put the ear on, we should realise...
There was no doubt about it.
Quite.
It was a picture of my father.
Without the ear, it could have been anyone.
Papa, oh God.
But with that
After
ear,
what I'd gone through, I
I
thought
will
I
never
could face
forget
anything,
the aura
but not
of that
this.
ear. Oh,
My
mon Dieu.
father,
It was
the
the
one
worst
person in the
ear
whole
in all
world
of
who I
France.
truly admired,
Shut up,
standing
Nico.
with
I'm
Cachon,
narrating.
while those murderers carried on with their evil work.
Oh, mon
My
Dieu.
father,
Sacre
grinning
bleu.
at the camera.
Zut alors.
I couldn't believe it.
Not after he had that stroke. Burn it, Nico. Set
I
fire
realized
to it.
that I
Piss on
desperately
it.
needed to get to the bottom of this story, and that I really needed George.
When that woman's got lust about her, there's no stopping her. Okay, I'm not controlling her at this point, so... That was a very small car that just went past. This scene seems somewhat superfluous. Later that afternoon... Hey, we're playing the Americant again.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Bonjour, monsieur. Would you like me to foretell your future?
No thanks.
I'm very good. It only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides,
will be.
if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to.
If Dave Gibbons did all of the faces for this, he was the artist on Watchmen, of course. I have to say, the picture of the old woman here, I'm not impressed.
Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do.
Who doesn't?
She lives upstairs from me in the apartment block across the
The
street. The
Scarlet
door
Woman
isn't
of the
locked,
neighborhood.
but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It sticks, you see, because of the dam.
I hope we're
the
talking about
landlord
the
said
front
he'd fix
door.
it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
So her entrance sticks because of the damp, and you have to give it a gentle nudge in order to get inside. And the landlord's been trying to...
How long
anyway.
has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm.
Especially when it's
The
so
only
damp
reason I stay is
downstairs.
because the rent is cheap. Your young
like-
lady, she deserves better.
Well, I'm here to rescue her.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Look at that grim
Not
face.
as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes.
She's a
Oh,
fraud, a
I've heard
phony.
her crying herself to sleep at night.
Oh my
That's
god.
awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
No, I don't think I want to get involved with
Have you
her if
seen
that's her
anyone out
behaviour.
here watching Mademoiselle Collard's apartment?
Yes. I
Aside
have.
from me?
A strange man. Tall and thin as a broomstick. He kept his face
Broomstick
hidden,
man.
but I saw his eyes peering from evil little slits.
How was he dressed?
A long brown raincoat with an hat.
Or like Humphrey Bogart?
Yes, but he didn't have Bogart's charisma. Besides, this guy looked like he needed a toilet. You never saw Bogart clenching his buttocks like that.
Must have been a gendarme.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Mademoiselle Collard?
No, monsieur.
Useful.
Are the flowers for sale?
Oui, monsieur.
Okay. I'll
I
take
did
a
wonder
bunch
why
of
she was
those
sat
white
there.
ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Good saleswoman,
Yikes.
aren't you?
Well, thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity?
I don't want to give her the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow
Get a
ones?
pansy.
Those are iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat.
With what?
I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I
I'm
don't
gonna meet
already
a
know?
tall, dark stranger.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Who started playing the piano down the street?
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future.
She's about
Other
to be hit
people,
by a bus.
I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that or I don't have a future.
That's more likely.
What do you make of this tool?
Is it something a dentist would use?
No, it's for raising manhole covers.
Formidable.
Well, I couldn't have said it better.
What can you tell me about this tissue?
Nothing.
Well, I was trying to show her the nose.
Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
You're about as useful as
What
a
can you
chocolate
tell me
butt
about this
plug.
material?
It's a very expensive piece of cloth, monsieur.
Well, thanks for nothing.
See you later.
That's right, monsieur, you will.
Now to seduce the
Remembering
lovely
the
Nico.
flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
That's probably all I needed to get. From
Hi.
Bonjour.
She's on the
I'm
ground
glad you
floor,
could
then.
make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole. Take a seat, George.
You can tell from the audio which parts are in the director's cut, can't you? As in which parts were added
A beer?
extra.
And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers underneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown used the sewer to escape and to change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
My editor told me to drop this story. Can you believe it?
But you're not going to do that.
Oh no. I'm going to find out what's behind these killings. It just doesn't add up. It almost feels like some sort of conspiracy. The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone.
I feel like her accent, the way it keeps slipping, is going to eventually drive me balmy.
Tell me more about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell.
Well,
I used to
how'd
be
you
a
get into
man.
photography?
I guess I owe that to my father. He bought me my first camera. I was 8, and my parents had just split up.
And to cushion the blow.
Did you live with your father?
Yes. My mother went off with her new boyfriend. I didn't mind. Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In
It's all right. I don't
suspicious
mind talking about him.
circumstances.
He was more like an older brother, really. Always joking and laughing. Papa always wanted me to study art.
If you ever
That's
had
why
an
I went
older
to
brother,
college.
you'd know that isn't what they're like.
Did you learn about photography at college?
God, no. I couldn't afford the materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Oh, look at that doe-eyed look.
Tell me more about the clown's previous victims.
The first was Arnaud Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it, millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese politician. He inherited his fortune from his father's electrochemical consortium.
How did he die?
At the hands, or should I say flippers, of a giant emperor penguin.
A snowman, a penguin, and now a clown.
I had been about to add mine to the list, but stopped myself. I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement with Cachon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you this, I will not be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't blame you for being scared. I am too. But this story could be my only chance for a big break.
Or an early death.
Here, have a look at my manhole opening thing. If that doesn't impress her, I don't know what won't.
This is the tool I used to get into the sewers.
Fascinating,
Why
George.
is he
You're not
saying
interested, are you?
Oh, of course I am.
In an
I think
echo
it was very brave of you to go
chamber.
down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but... Well, I had a job to do. I found this false nose in the sewer.
It's full of shit. Full of runny brown shit.
Hey, was this inside it?
The
Shit.
contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Risée du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who hired the clown costume.
I knew there was a reason I was talking to you. That's a big nose.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
That's disgusting, George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use, or clowns.
It's still disgusting. Get rid of it.
I was just trying to impress you with my soggy tissue.
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George. It's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. This guy shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his right cheek.
A scar in the shape of a horseshoe.
Or a crescent moon.
That's what I was going to say.
How come you enlarged this photograph of me?
Because I noticed the guy behind you, of course.
Well...
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
No, I'm asking, where's the bathroom? There doesn't appear to be one in there. Right. Let's go to... La Risée du Monde. What an awful looking shop.
Excuse me.
Bonjour, monsieur. Please, come in. Welcome. Leave the mundane world behind. For in these four walls, fantasy is king.
Along with
I
a
don't
lot
want
of
a
noise.
costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
Not that I remember.
Incredible! You'll be telling me next that you never shared your elder sister's lingerie.
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need some
Let me
information.
be the
Of
judge
course.
of that.
How can I help you?
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall anyone of that name.
So he says.
I'm looking for a man who hired a clown costume from you.
Oui, monsieur. I do not see how I can help.
Don't you keep a record of costumes that you've rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then I'd like to check your records. Give me the names of everyone who's rented a clown suit.
Impossible. There are too many.
Why don't we just take this to the police?
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
I expected as much.
Do you recognize this man?
Oui, monsieur. I sold him some grease paint.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
That's a very odd way of treating a costume.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Yes, definitely semen.
Bestheimer's number 7 white pancake.
Theatrical grease paint, right?
Oui, monsieur. La crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
Well, we know who to.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah oui, that is the... I remember the scar on his face. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Khan.
God!
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
Assassin! Shoot him, George.
What are you trying to do, kill me?
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny side of electroshock therapy.
Eh bien, it is yours to keep. A gift?
I'm sure
Do I need
it'll
a
come in
license?
useful.
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Ho, 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 ho. You French and your sense of humour. We've still got the number of the other costumier.
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Todrick?
Oh, it's you again. What now?
The man I'm looking for is called...
Khan!
He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr.
Khan!
Yes.
I could do
remember
this
him.
a lot.
Yes, I delivered the suit to his hotel. The Hotel Ubu. I don't remember the room number. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
I'm still on the line. Schmuck. Hotel Ubu. Okay, we're picking up the pace now. Looks like a classy establishment.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Nice beret.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
No, I ain't. Don't tell me I missed him. Oh, that's too bad. I love the clowns, don't you?
I've seen daytime television that was funnier.
I love it when the little guys get hurt.
That figures.
Custard pies, hose pipe down the pants, then smack! A plank in the kisser.
Do you happen to know a guy named Khan?
That ain't nobody I know.
You ever meet a guy called Plantar?
No, I ain't.
You missed your chance. If you're quick, you'll catch him at the coroner's. No way.
Can't I just beat him to death for being an
Do
awful
you recognize the guy in this
stereotype?
photograph?
Is this a trick question?
No. I simply asked if you recognized him.
Okay then. No, I don't.
He's lying.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
Nope.
Do you recognize this tissue? Think carefully now.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
I'm gonna have to hurry you.
ooh.
Time's up, so I'll tell you. It's a used tissue with a liberal dump of Bestheimer's number 12.
If you say so.
Shake my hand.
Nah.
Oh, rats.
No,
See you
I'll
later.
get someone.
Not if you see me first.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm looking for a clown.
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I really am looking for a clown.
There are no clowns here except you.
Come on,
Have
Muttley.
you heard of a guy called Plantar?
No, that name means nothing to me.
Do you know a man by the name of Khan?
No, I don't.
It's very important I get to see him, and
I told you, I don't know it.
what
do you
does this
think
tool
of this?
suggest to you?
Hard labor.
What?
Do you recognize the guy in this photograph?
No, I never saw it.
Have you ever seen this clown's nose before?
No.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Are you serious?
Oh, yes. Take a good look at the substance it's smeared with.
Because it'll be in your
You
face.
are sick. Very sick.
Will you shake my hand?
Are you joking? Who knows where it has been?
I don't. Well, it was a pleasure. Why do birds
Hi there, ma'am.
suddenly appear?